What's going on, y'all? Conscious One coming back at you. Well, I'm gonna keep it rolling today, y'all. I think this is gonna be titled "Bike Lanes and Queers." Every time I, driving through a neighborhood in Chicago and I start seeing bike lanes, I have to make sure that I get out of that neighborhood as soon as possible because I be worried that somebody's gonna end up hitting my car with their bike, or I'm gonna end up hitting them. Wherever these queers are, there's bike lanes. So let me get this straight. Queers are the only ones that like to ride bikes, right? I mean, man, niggas like to ride bikes too. Heterosexual people like to ride bikes too. How come there ain't no bike lanes in the hood? How come there ain't no bike lanes in the heterosexual communities? Every time I start seeing bike lanes, that means get out of there as soon as possible. Now, I recently had a situation with an individual. Whereas I told them I don't want to work on a job with queers because you know what? I've done it before. And if it's one queer on a job, that means it's going to be at least 5, 6, or 7 of them. And they're going to have their own club and you're going to be there working for them. And they're not going to, you're never going to get a raise and you're never going to get to manage them. See, one thing about these queers, this has nothing to do with equality. This has to do with them trying to turn you into something else, just like in Sodom and Gomorrah, where you had those what was it? It was some angels that went to go visit Lot, and then these two queers knocked on the door before God. Listen, the Lord is about to destroy this place, y'all. People have they have succumbed to wickedness. They have bargained with wickedness. They have traded with wickedness. They have accepted wickedness. So we are living in a time of Noah and Sodom and Gomorrah. Uh, I went on to tell this individual, look, I don't hate anybody. If I saw a queer with a bullet hole in his chest, I walked past him and nobody was around, would I stop and call 911? Absolutely, absolutely. Which probably I shouldn't even do that, but I would. But I told this individual I don't work on jobs with queers, and this individual tried to make me compromise with this individual that like I was being discriminatory because I wouldn't work on a job with queers. And I told this individual, have you ever worked on a job with queers? Because I don't think that you have actually uh, worked with queers like that, at least not in the same situation, the same settings that I have. So this is the kind of stuff we're dealing with these days, folks. And you can only take so much as a man when wickedness is in abundance. You can own there is no compromise with wickedness. There is no compromise. There's nothing to talk about with unnatural behavior. Absolutely nothing. So I just want to tell y'all that about these bike lanes, because New York City full of bike lanes because it's full of queers. Just right now, right? And then sometimes you don't see a bike lane, you'll see something that says you must yield to pedestrians that are dog walking. Can y'all believe this? I'm driving down the street. There's no stop sign, and I see these little white dots in the middle of the road, and I see this queer walking across the street with their dog, like just shooting the breeze. Excuse me, he's shooting the breeze, ain't concerned about nothing, and it scares me because you really can't see the yield sign or the white lines in the sidewalk because you're not expecting it. But this thing said yield to protect. What it really meant to say was yield to queers. That's what it really meant. Yield to queers. No stop sign, no nothing. They just walking across la 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 la, and you don't even know what's going on. You driving, you like, why is this person in the middle of the street? Oh, yield to queers. I didn't even see the sign. So that's what happens when I get in these type of neighborhoods and I start seeing these bike lanes and stuff like that. Yield to queers. It lets me know get the hell out of there before something bad happens. I can't wait till the Most High destroy this place. Talk to y'all later. Peace.